Hallo alle, my name is Catherine Liggett and I am an instructor of German at Oregon State University. These days I teach mostly online classes, and by far and away the biggest question that students have about their accent in German is how to get rid of the hard R sound. Like instead of saying Frühstück, they would say something like Frühstück, Frühstück, and students are like, how can I get that hard R sound out of my German? Because by far that's the thing that if you speak German and if you have that R sound, Germans are going to say, they're American, I'm just going to speak English with them because I love speaking English and I'm good at it. And most Germans these days are great at speaking English. So if you want to speak more like a native, you need to get rid of that hard R sound. So I've come up with a tricky little hack that's been helping a lot of students with how to cheat their way into getting closer to an authentic German or Hochdeutsch R sound. So I came up with this little tongue twister to help us do it. So we are going to be saying, Unsere Tochter Sara liebt Frau Grubers rote Rosen. So you will look at all those R's, and so the hack that I'd like you to keep in mind and try and practice for yourself is whenever you see an R in German, think about it as an H sound. So instead of saying Sarah, like a lot of American German learners would, you would say something that looks like S-A-H-A, Sa-ha, Sa-ha. Does that make sense? So instead of closing your throat around the R like your native English, American English speaking brain wants to do when it sees the letter R on the page, you're going to think H instead. What that is going to do is keep your throat open. So Sa-ha, Sa-ha. Keep that H sound. Now this isn't going to make it sound absolutely perfectly, authentically German, but it's going to get you a heck of a lot closer, and it's going to sound 90% more authentic than Sarah. So again, just to be funny, I'm going to say that tongue twister like a typical American English native speaking German learner would. This is going to be pretty painful, but it's going to show you the difference. So, Unsere Tochter Sara liebt Frau Grubers rote Rosen. I can't believe I just did that. You're welcome. But we want to say, so now replacing the R's that we see with an H sound, Unsere Tochter, also at the end of a word, it becomes an H, Tochter Sara liebt Frau Grubers, so Grubers, Gehuber. You might want to break down each and every word with that H, Gehubers. Rote, so it sounds like Rote, right? Rote, Rote. And over time, sorry, I'll complete it. Rote, Rosen. Not Hosen, shouldn't be Hosen, it should be Rosen. So over time, the trajectory will be, you'll practice with this open H sound to replace the R's. Over time, to make it sound more authentic, or perfectly authentic, you're going to add a slight R sound back. So instead of being Hosen, it would be Rosen, Rosen, closing that throat slightly. But again, what most American English speakers need is to learn to train their brain not to close their throat when they say R's. So practice with that H replacement as much as you can, and then after a number of weeks or months, depending on how much you practice, start closing in a tiny bit to go from Hosen to Rosen. I hope this has helped you, and feel free to spread this hack to whoever you know learning German. And again, I'm Catherine Liggett, and I teach for Oregon State University, and this is my little hack. So take care, and viele Grüße aus Seattle. Tschüss!